Ever notice how you come across somebody once in a while that you shouldn't have fucked with? That's me. I will look for you. I will find you.
What's up, Bigfoot world? I'm back out here, guys. Finally, I'm back out here. A little bit better than what I was, but it is what it is, and I'm out here. I wanted to come back to Bigfoot land for my big comeback, just because I know this land well. I know pretty much every stick lane. I know the Bigfoot know me, and I figured this is a good place to get back into it at. So here I am. Just coming in, guys. I started right at, I know you guys will remember it once you see it, but where they started dumping all the trash in the beginning of Bigfoot land, and the Bigfoot started taking the stuffed animals out of here, and I started leaving hug jugs. They was biting the sides of the hug jugs and taking off. Matter of fact, I see a hug jug over there that I was leaving. Let me see if it got the teeth marks in it. They bit the bottom, the sides, and drank it. And that's how they've been doing. I know I just threw it back down, but I'm going to get some of this stuff on the way out. I'll show you guys. Started off, guys, this is what I've noticed just coming in. And like I said, I've been following this tribe for a while now. Long while. About 10 years I've been with this tribe here. And I made a lot of progress. A lot of good times and bad times with these guys. Let me just say that. But I know there's most of their signs, and so do you guys. And I'm going to start it off with this. And this is new. Since I've been here, and I ain't been here in about 6 months maybe. But check this out. You see the X, and it comes over here to where all this stuff was dumped at. And then, if I can get my camera to work with me, we'll be good. But alright, you see the X, and the X comes back here. To that, it's like a little mini runner. And then it keeps on going back to here. And then you see this A. Alright, I'm seeing something moving back there while I'm showing you this. I'm not sure what, it might be a deer, but I'm going back. Everything is pushed over. I see a lot of new structures back here. That's why I started filming right here instead of just walking on in and seeing what's going on, and then I just see everything new here. Double X. X over there. I'm hoping this rain holds out a little bit so I can see what's going on up here. Wow, look at all them new arches going up through there. This is the road that goes back into Bigfoot land. Look at that. That's a little too much. I think you gotta see it. Arches, leaners, the whole way back that way. And then out this old logging road here. Arches, leaners. Guys, I do apologize for being MIA, but I had to get my mind right. I guess everybody was telling me I was losing my mind. I even messed around, got 302 at one point. So I feel better, guys. I'm back on my feet, getting things done. Got my mind right, back on my shoulders. But I don't know, I just had a little spell there for a minute. Had to take a break. Said I was doing too much. There's so many arches. New arches. These ain't old. Well, in the last 6 months, all this stuff was done. Now this is fascinating. How'd that get wedged down in between them two trees like that? Wedged through there, all them. There's no way in hell. That happened naturally. The rain's picking up. Not a good thing. Man, I feel so much better being out here. This is what they don't understand. This is what I need. This is my therapy. Being out here in the forest. If I can't get out here, I just build up until I finally snap. And I guess that's what happened. There's a runner and it's getting weighed down right there by this. Man, there's so much going on right here. There's a lot of deep impressions into the ground too, coming through here. Everything's matted down, pretty heavy. If the rain stays like this, it wouldn't be bad. Look at that. They're doing this all through here. You guys can't tell me this is natural. There ain't nothing natural about that. Pieces of bark hung up in there. X. There's a lot going on right here. Pile of bark right there. Guys, you know here, this tribe does strip trees of the bark. Certain trees over there is where they got it from. That's all stripped. And there's an arch right beside it. Damn, I dropped my water. I need that water. I had to come back, guys. Sorry about that. I can't leave my water. I think you guys have seen it coming too. There for a while toward the end, I was getting worse and worse. And I was seeing it in my videos. Like, I knew I had to take a break, but I couldn't afford to. So, I guess I got forced to. That's decent. I'm done rambling about that, guys. You're not here for that. Let's see what's going on into the woods. But to all my old school loyals, you guys just know I'm good, man. I'm here. Mean Gene, Big Gene, he's been through it too. He died a couple times on the table. You guys know him. Everybody knows Gene. But yeah, he fought it. He made it home. He's doing alright. Stay strong, Gene. He's the one that pretty much saved me by messaging me, telling me to get off my ass and quit being like a bum, pretty much. Gene, he ain't got no filter. He tells you how it is, and that's what I needed. I didn't really have nobody to talk to. Everybody I turned to pretty much thought I was like lying or making shit up, or I don't know what it was, but Gene got me going, man. I appreciate you, Gene. It's definitely a shout out to you, my friend. Them scrapes on that tree just don't look normal. You guys see it. It definitely don't look normal. It feels so good to be out here. More than you know. Can't get it to stay there. But it looked like there's a face in that bush. It's just gonna blur out, but guys, leave it in the comments. You see a face in that bush? I swear there's something looking at me in that bush. That's up on top of a rock. Tapping up this way. You see how these logs are placed up on these rocks. Stuff's it's fascinating how they're doing this, and people don't see it. I thought I seen a snake. Even though I got snake chaps on, I still got scared. I ain't gonna lie. I'm scared to death of snakes and spiders. Well, you guys know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting a drink of water. You remember these guys? It's been a while since I've been in here. It got so cold when I got up in here. It got super cold. Sorry I'm being quiet, guys, but I'm in this shit by myself. And bears, snakes, everything coming out of hibernation, having babies right now. I just thought about it. I gotta be careful. Matter of fact, all you guys gotta be careful out here. Coming out here into the forest. It's a bad time of the year. It's why everything's still shut down for the season. I can't really get into the national forest because they're down for the season. Here in PA, I don't know about anywhere else. I tried to go to a couple places already and I couldn't. They had the gate shut down. I couldn't get in. Talking about closed for the season. I mean, I understand this is probably the time of year where most of the attacks happen, so they just shut it down for the season. That's one thing I don't miss is them crazy sounds, screechy sounds that you just can't make out what the hell they are. Nonetheless, guys, Pennsylvania's still beautiful. It's been so long since I've been out here, I forgot how beautiful it really is. Say something living back in there. I still see it. All these years I've been saying that and I still ain't going there and checking it out. I ain't going to do it by myself. I don't care what I got on me. I don't know if that was my breathing or I got a whoop back here. I couldn't decipher it. It happened quick. This has been barricaded here. There's trees down. What happened here? This is new. They're still growing. There's buds there. So this just happened. Oh, that's into the ground. That's stabbed down into the ground. On this end here. You can see other sticks wedged in there. Whole pile of logs right here. All this is all barricaded in. Look at this. They put some trees over. Splitting them over there. A bear could be doing this. This could be work of a... Nah. I'm going to have to say no bear. Because the bear's not going... Yeah, it could. I can't rule out bear. It's possible bear. I can't rule it out. Just because of this. Something here grubbing. Nah, I do rule it out. There's X's back there. The way these logs are stocked up and barricaded up. Where I'm standing now and looking around, I'm going to say no bear. There's another new one down right here. It's got buds on it. This thing's still alive. And it's completely out the ground. So it just happened not long ago. I ain't been back here in about 6 months. There's trees been leaned up there. 2 old logs ran up across there. Probably for them to get up there. See, there's 2 logs been placed there and they're running over there. So I think it's a crossing there. What's weird, the birds are chirping back that way, but this way to my right, there's no sound. The direction that the whoop, I think the whoop came from, there is no sound. No birds, no nothing. I can hear them behind me, but I can't hear them up in front of me. Yeah, no bullshit. Something just hit wood here. It could have been inside this tree or that log, but one of the two knocked from inside. Could be a raccoon though. I seen these trees bowed over, going different directions. Right here, that's what brought me back out of here. They're tied in and wedged in back there to hold that tree down. I don't know if you see it. This place looks so different. I remember I did my first, me, Mike, and Jeff did our first overnight challenge back here. No, it was the second. The first one was deep in the ravine. The second overnight challenge was right here, right back in here. Oh my God, I remember there was a lot that happened that night. A lot. I heard them talking. They was talking in some samurai voice. A hand came down on top of Mike's head right before I went out for a hike. Well, all of us. It's on film. Right before we went out for a hike, I tied up a little Save-A-Lot bag full of trash, and I set it beside the tree by our tent. I tied it like 4 or 5 times. We went for about a hike for about an hour, hour and a half into the night. Into the night. And when we came back, that bag was untied. That whole thing was so untied. And setting wide open. It didn't have a hole in it, tearing the bag, nothing. Blew my mind. Blew it. I mean, it was a crazy night. That was the night the game wardens came and we had to run. And Mike lost my camera. So me and him got up at like 5 in the morning and walked out. There's a straight shot out. Straight shot out to where he dropped the camera. We walked straight out and somehow we came back past the tent again back there. Like some Blair Witch Project shit. We left the tent and walked straight out and came back past the tent. It was the wildest night here ever. Ever. Shit happened that I can't explain. The voices, the talking. It was like it was talking to us directly inside the tent. I mean, they came up close. You can hear them walking around. So much happened that night. I'll never forget that night. There's some trees that been broke off here. Actually right here is where the tent was. And this whole area right here where we put the tent, right here where I put the bag, right here by this tree. And it was opened up. Arch back there I used as a gifting area because they arched it and tied it down on this end over here. And then they took another log and stood it straight up. So I would tie apples on the part that they had stood up there. They since tore that down and broke it. They must not like the apples. But yeah, they got this squared off and clean. This whole area, we camped right here. It's like they want us to come back. They're keeping it cleared. The whole outside of the perimeter is jacked up, full of debris, as you can see, and inside is clean. Ooh. This is the deep forest side. There's nothing back there but forest. I'm not even going to say what it was. You guys heard that. That was loud enough for you guys to hear. Oh, shit. Man, something grabbed my ankle. It was a stick. It went up underneath my snake traps. It freaked me out. That would freak anybody out there. For real. Look at that. Standing straight up and down. There's a lot of tore up track marks here. You can almost see a footprint right there. You can see where they're stepping. And they ain't little. I hope this camera picks that stuff up, because that shit is amazing. It like gives me chills to see it. Like every time I see them tracks like that, it gives me some chills all down my body. Let me know if you guys seen anything just a minute ago, because I thought I did. I don't know what, but some movement like out the corner of my eye. When I looked, there wasn't shit there, but I definitely seen some kind of movement. Enough to stop me in my tracks. Sorry for being quiet, guys. I'm hearing stuff out here. I'm making all kind of damn noise. They hear. They know I'm coming. All right, Bigfoot world. Before I push in any deeper, I'm going to start a new one. So I'm back out here, guys. You definitely want to stay tuned for this next crazy ass adventure, guys. Stay tuned.